What is up, everybody? Ben here from the Wombo Combo Show. We're doing the 32 for 32. It's day number 3, and we're covering the Ravens. Not my favorite team, obviously, as I'm a Pittsburgh Steeler guy, but we're going to cover them. We're going to take a look at what they're going to do. The Ravens are going to have some problems. Let me tell you, they're going to have some problems this offseason. It's going to be interesting, and I've got some hot takes that maybe they go after here. Taking a look here at the Ravens, they ended 12-5. They had the number 1 offense and the number 7 defense. Can you complain? Not really, but I mean, they still haven't won a Super Bowl. Lamar that's what's hanging over his head, right? So let's see what we can maybe do to bring back the same team, at least on offense, and then fix those problems on defense, because they weren't great in the pass coverage this year. Cap space of only $6 million, guys. Only $6 million bucks. That's very low. The effective cap, what they can use, it's only $3 million. It's not looking good for them. They have $8.7 million in dead money this year. That's why they have a problem. Let's take a look at the free agents that I want to bring back and the ones I'm going to let drop. First thing I'm going to do is we're going to do a lot of restructures. People I have up for restructure for them, that's going to be Lamar Jackson. I also have Mark Andrews in there, but hear me out. Hear me out. We can restructure those two guys, get enough money to play around, okay? Easily restructure the both of them, especially Lamar's contract. If we wait till June 1st, we can cut Justin Tucker and get $3 million. All those allegations, I really think Justin Tucker is getting cut by the Ravens. Didn't have a great season anyways. Finished the 7th worst in accuracy, I believe was his number, 70%. So yeah, cut Justin Tucker June 1st. That gives you $4 million to play with, getting close to the season. If they get rid of Mark Andrews, and I know people in the comments are going to be like, you're crazy. If they get rid of Mark Andrews, which people have been talking about, they're going to get $16 million, $11 million that they'll be able to play with immediately. I already know where Mark Andrews is going to play if he doesn't pan out here on his contract with the Ravens. And I'll tell you where in the next video, so make sure you pay attention for that. Here's what I got for free agent re-signs. Marcus Williams has got to come back. That's a $14 million contract. I'm not going to give you years, but I just know he's going to cost about $14 million. Marcus Williams, pretty dang good. Next guy is Patrick Mercari. I'm going to bring him back at left tackle. They have a couple left tackles on the team. They're in free agency this year. I'm going with Mercari. He's the youngest of them. I'm going to bring him back. I'm also going to bring back Patrick Ricard because he's awesome. I mean, he's the mainstay of their team. They use him a lot, so I'm bringing him back. I'm also bringing back Sims. That's their kick returner. I'm bringing back the kick returner. He did really well for them towards the end of the season. Took over for Tylan Wallace. Tylan Wallace became an actual wide receiver on the roster, like playing. I'm going to do a Darius Washington coming back. And then last one, I'm going to go with Trey Mullen. I'm going to bring back Trey Mullen. They need a fill-in guy. So they've got Malik Harris. They've got Brent Urban, another good defensive interior guy. And they've got Chris Board, who played great for them, replacement for a couple players during injury. So I like Chris Board a lot. And then last guy is Ben Cleveland. He's a left guard. I got each one of those guys on like a $2 million contract. You let me know if any of those guys are for sure bringbacks. If you're a Ravens fan, who you like the most out of those. They're going to do some drafting to fill in that secondary. Remember, I said that was their biggest problem with secondary this season. Let's take a look at their draft board for the top 4, what I think they're going to take. Here's how it's going to break down. They've got 5 picks in the first 4 rounds. They have the most out of anybody I've done so far. Now, when we break down some other teams, there's obviously some who have a lot. First guy I'm going to take, first round, Gray Zackel. Now, he's a left tackle out of North Dakota State. North Dakota State's had some great linemen come out recently, so I'm going with him in the first round to replace some of the guys we're losing, like Ron Staley. That's going to be the replacement there. Second round, I'm going to go with Kyle Kennard. He's out of South Carolina. He's an edge. I think that they need to add some more on that defensive pressure. We're going to bring him in. Next guy I'm going to bring in, this is Trey Harris, a wide receiver out of Ole Miss. I think he's going to be a great add for them. They need to build on that wide receiver core. Add him in. Get rid of Nelson Aguilar, dude. Get Nelson Aguilar out the building. That's my replacement for Nelson Aguilar. Next guy is Huzzy, maybe. I don't know. You let me know in the comments how you pronounce it, but he's a cornerback out of North Carolina. I think he's going to be great in zone coverage, and it'd be a great zone blitzing corner for them. So take a look at them grabbing him. Now, in their last pick, this guy, I'm going to try to say his name, but I'll probably screw it up. Oladejo. He's also an edge. Can you get the theme here? I want the Ravens to go very blitz heavy so that this backfield that we're trying to build over time has time to maybe make a play and doesn't have to cover as hard. That's where I'm going with them. Let me know, Ravens fans, in the comments where you think the Ravens will take in the draft, what they'll take in the draft, who they'll take, and why they'll take them. And if any of those free agents you think, man, what the heck, why didn't you add this guy in there? Let me know. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out.